All right, today everyone, here we are, hole 8. I'm going to take a look at this 8th hole here. See what wind they give us. Okay, that's pretty standard wind. I definitely like to go off the island with this wind. I'm trying to think. No, I think all winds we should be pretty okay with. So what I typically do on this hole is an overcorrection technique. I've had good success with it in the past, so that is the way that I'm going to play this. The only key part is that you make your original adjustment not too close to the edge of the rough, because you are going to need to over adjust your rings. So here you can see all points here should be good. So one of the things, I'll typically kind of keep this towards the front here. I'm thinking maybe something along the lines of this. And as I mentioned, I typically will do overcorrection here. So you'll see that I kind of set up towards the bottom. And then we over adjust the rings. So whatever the typical standard adjustment is, I'm going to go beyond it. I'm thinking maybe even almost 8 rings here in this situation. So about 10% beyond 1-to-1. Let's just see what this looks like. And you can see it lands right on that front. You'll want to be very careful with your pull. It looks like it's going to be much more closer to a 1-to-1 fashion for that over pull. Into the headwind, I wanted to be a little bit careful and make sure that I went enough rings for a headwind case. So that's why I did do an over adjustment, but you could see it was a bit too heavy. So I almost needed to be one ring less than that, because, well, with a great ball to the right, it might have been a better shot, because you can see that I essentially wound up almost exactly 2-ish yards here. And 1 ring to the right would have been a much better shot there. So the biggest thing that you'll have to do is you have to worry about your pull angle. Make sure that you're not pulling your rings to where the ball can land short. So you can see that you'll have to rotate the screen just a little bit more than I did, and then maybe do 1 less ring. Because you got to keep in mind, when I go less rings on a headwind, it's going to cause the ball to land shorter. So that means I'm going to need to rotate the screen just a little bit more than what I had on mine. So where I'm making sure that I don't land short there. But you can see, all in all, that spin, it has good weight coming into the hole. You really just got to get that ring adjustment dialed in to the way that you can replicate it time and time again. I've had really good success on that hole in the past. I do think it's going to be a great opportunity for you to get. Come weekend time, I've been able to deliver on that in several of the tournaments. So, hopefully you guys can, hone in on that adjustment. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on 9 momentarily.